Good morning, everybody. Welcome to getTV. How you doing? It's my camo backpack. I got everything camo. I don't know. Got a birthday card here. Thank you very much. Yeah, tomorrow is my birthday. I'll be 39 again. Got a $5 Best Buy coupon. Thank you, Best Buy. So I'm reading the weekend section in the Washington Post. Look at the back page. Can't even sell the back page of the weekend section. It's a thin 40 pages, man. I'll tell you. I don't know. So, more rumors yesterday that WRQX is going to go country. As we've told you, Cumulus is rolling out this thing called NASH. They're rolling it out nationwide. They got it up on a station in New York there, and the rumor is it's going to be coming to Washington soon. It's cheap for Cumulus to do. They can just pretty much pipe in all the programming. And country does really well. When you get outside the Beltway, country's really a top type format. You go to Hagerstown, you go to Frederick, you go even to Baltimore, you go to Fredericksburg, Winchester, easily, all those markets, country is the top station in all those places. In Washington, it's a little weaker, but, once you get outside the Beltway, and I don't know. Can Washington support two country stations? Well, they used to. Back in the olden days, we had MZQ, and we had 105.9 was country, right? Kicks Country, what was it? WVKX, WPKX. There were 105.9 and 730, I think, something like that. So anyhow, can Washington support two country stations? I don't know. But, the rumor is that with WRQX, with Jack Diamond getting jettisoned back in the spring of last year, that there's a lot of, the ratings have pretty much fallen. They're in a kind of a real losing battle there with CBS's Fresh 94.7 and Clear Channel's Hot 99.5 with a contemporary hit kind of thing. So there's a lot of talk that they're going to be pulling the plug and going country. And somebody told me that Lou Dickey, the head of Cumulus, was here in Washington yesterday, and there was some talk. So I don't know. Mark O'Brien, who heads Cumulus's DC radio cluster, says, no, it ain't going to happen. But I don't know, here's what I would do. And I would, do the signal shifting. This is what I would do. Here's what I would do if I was running Cumulus, okay? And, I probably wouldn't flip 107.3 to country. But, Lou Dickey comes down and sits on your head and says, do it. I'll do it. Okay. Here's what I would say, though. Put the country format on 105.9. Why? Because that's more of a Virginia-based signal, okay? 105.9 covers kind of D.C. and to the southwest into Virginia. It doesn't get up into the northeastern part of the suburbs because it's got adjacent channel to 105.7 up in Baltimore. So it's a great signal for DC and South and West. And that's where your country, I think, format would be really best suited. Okay? So I would take 105.9 and I'd put the NASH format on that. I'd take 107.3 and make it WMAL, the news talker. Okay, because that's a better signal, okay? And then that would allow you then to take 630 and do something else with that. The reason you keep 630 with 105.9 is because 105.9 has some signal leakage problems in, say, northern Montgomery and parts of northern Prince George's and up to the northeast. So you need 630 to fill that gap. But if you had WMAL's news talk format on 107.3, then you wouldn't need 630 to fill the gaps. You see what I'm saying? So you could take 105.9, put the NASH country format on it. You'd get good coverage into Virginia, where that country format would really kick ass. You put WMAL back, Heritage. Remember, WMAL used to be 107.3 way back when. You put WMAL back on 107.3, give them a really good, solid Beltway plus signal, and then take 630 and you can do something else with 630. You could make a deal with CBS to put CBS Sports Radio on there. You could, I don't know. There's a number of things you could do with 630. So you're back to three signals again here in the Washington Metro for Cumulus. I don't know. That's kind of throwing it up in the air. What do we do? You know, it might be good. It might be good corporate-wise for Cumulus because again, they could then just really cut the budget there at the, you know, this NASH station, pretty much just piping in the programming. So I don't know. You know, it's funny because I have a lot of friends, and a lot of my friends like country music. I can't stand country music. I was raised in the New York, New Jersey area, and I just never got onto country music. Just don't like it. I mean, some of the people that do it are kind of cute, but you know, I just never got into it. I don't know. It's just, but I can certainly see the appeal. A lot of my friends do like it, especially that kind of rockin' country. So I don't know. Anywho, let's see now. Let's go to the television cell, shall we? Let's see if I can get these cables uncooked. This is called getTV. An imaginative little name there. We can get the glare off the screen there. getTV is that's actually a cool movie. What's that? Jack Lemmon. getTV is one of these nostalgic TV networks that is just launched on the digital subchannel 14.3 of WFDC, which is the Univision station. So there's getTV. Lots of old movies and old TV shows and everything like that. Still not carried on the cable yet, but that's the broadcast signal of getTV 14.3. So if you live in the Washington area and you don't see that on your TV, if you're getting an antennas, whatever, then flip your go do a band scan or whatever, or see if you can add a channel or whatever. So that's that. So now we'll flip over to the cable, the Comcast, and of course, you know, that joins a whole bunch of other channels. You know, we have the movies channel from what's on channel 20 point something, 20.2 or 3, I forget. But that's on cable there. And then we get this, let's see, Me TV, which is on a subchannel of channel 7 with a lot of old shows. There's Leave It to Beaver. And, okay. And then there's, of course, This TV and Antenna TV, which are also carried. What's Antenna TV is on 201. So that's kind of cool. So anyhow, you know, there's a lot of those old classic TVs. That's kind of cool. You know, I kind of like that. So now if we go to my DVR, and let's see if this worked. Oh, there we go. I did do the last, I haven't watched it yet, but I did do the Tonight Show with Jay Leno, his last show. So I will catch that probably tonight. But we did do some Arch Campbell, and I wanted to show you that here, if I can punch that up. And let's go through it, and because we've got a real special thing for Arch. There he is, and let's see if we can get to the meat and potatoes of this. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're fast forwarding through this, and let's see where our. Okay, there we go. Let's go a little faster. Oh, there we go. This is the part we wanted to see. Let's crank up the volume.
You got like a regular gig going with them, don't you?
Hey, it all started with you when you were there about a year ago, right?
Well, you know, I've helped a lot of people's careers, except for my own.
Well, then
I'm stuck on this cable TV thing, but I'm so glad that things are going well for you.
Yeah, this is a lot of the people when they came out last year to see the House of Frankenstein, it was great to see the
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And now they get to see the Bride of Frankenstein. It'll be big screen. Plus, we're going to have the usual games and giveaways and prizes and make fools of people, and like we did back then.
And it's a regular deal now at the AFI. I may take a vacation, so we may rerun this show. So let's just say that you can always check in and see when the Count is coming to Silver Spring.
It's been about quarterly, yes, about quarterly.
Tell me about the Bride of Frankenstein. We had a little footage from the trailer, and I want to see a little bit more of that because it's so funky. And there,
it introduces
the bride, right?
It introduces Dr. Pretorius.
They look like young Frankenstein, doesn't it?
Well, funny, it's the same set that they used with young Frankenstein.
I know.
I mean, in fact, they reversed it.
Frankenstein wanted a mate. Oh, and there she is.
Yes.
And I don't think it was a marriage made in heaven, was it?
Not by her first reaction, no.
But, we love this kind. I grew up on this kind of stuff. The monster talks.
Yes, he says such great things as bread, wine, wood.
Mate. Doesn't he say, isn't that one of the lines? Mate.
I thunder.
So, but you'll be there with the Bride of Frank. Why, I ask you this every time you come on, why do we love creature features so much?
Because it's part of our DNA. We like to be scared, but we also like to have a little humor with our scariness.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I provide.
Well,
So we have a scary movie, which by contemporary standards is scary, and then we have a good little fun with it also.
and you continue to do creature feature on the World Wide Web.
On the World Wide Web at www.countgore.com. Yes.
And you do it from the basement of your house in Herndon.
And
that sounds like a joke, but it's not.
Yeah, Herndon is not a joke.
Well, now, Count, we like to prepare a quiz for our guests, like you, our honored guests, and we have prepared for you the creature quiz. And Sonia, if you would, let's see you there, Sonia.
I actually have a restraining order against this man, but you see why.
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
Count,
so tasty.
you can't get within 50 feet of Sonia. That's right. Just come right through, Sonia. This is our creature quiz for you, Count Gore, and we've provided the answers for you because we don't want to embarrass our.
I like this show. It gives me the questions, it gives me the answers, gives you a headache, the whole thing.
Right here on the program. Here's your.
Oh, well, okay, the creature quiz, whatever. It's funny, it's just funny how amateur, we got like a buzzing hum there on the audio, I guess, with Sinclair coming in to take over the place, they're kind of going low budget in the technical department there at WJLA and News Channel 8. Walking in front of the camera, I like that. That's really funny. Herndon, Virginia. Back in, I think it was 2007 or 8, I went over to the Count Gore's dungeon and did one of his episodes of Creature Feature. And it's true. You go into Herndon and there's a shopping center with a giant and all that there. And you drive back behind it and it's a really nice little suburban neighborhood. Very nice, unassuming houses, and looks just like any suburban Washington area neighborhood. And you go there, and there's a nice little house, and you knock on the door, and you go down in the basement, and there it is. There's a coffin and everything else. So anyhow, let me find the information here. I think I got it somewhere. About Count Gore's AFI thing. No, where did I put that? I don't know. Well, then I guess I can just Google it like anyone else can. Let's see. I know, I'm just not prepared. Count Gore at AFI. Do. Yeah, okay, give me Count Gore at AFI. Come on, man. That doesn't want to work. There it is. The Bride of Frankenstein. Okay, so it's going to be Count Gore presents The Bride of Frankenstein on February 15th at the AFI. It's a James Whale movie. If you want to know about James Whale, get that movie Gods and Monsters with Brendan Fraser. Great movie. You will learn a lot about James Whale and this interesting guy there. But anyhow, James Whale's Bride of Frankenstein, Saturday, February 15th, 7:30 at the AFI. Local legend Count Gore returns from his crypt to host the presentation of this horror classic, with an interactive admission, lots of ghoulish fun and surprises in store. You can buy tickets if you go to www.afi.com, okay? And so there you go. With tickets, how much are the tickets? $350 each. No, I don't know. Does it? I don't know. If it can't be too much, buy tickets. Let's just see how much the tickets cost. The tickets. I don't know. I don't know how much the tickets cost. I can't imagine they're all that much. A couple of bucks. But anyhow, check it out, AFI. All right, folks. Thanks for watching Dave TV for the 7th of February. Book 'em, Dano.